Welcome to another episode of The Keys to a Badass Life. Self-care is not a luxury. It is something we squeeze in if we have time, but it is necessary. We live in a world that praises productivity, sacrifice, and constant availability. We show up for our families, our work, our friends. We give and give and give. But there's a truth we often ignore. You cannot pour from an empty cup. When you are depleted, overwhelmed, and running on fumes, you may still be moving, but you're not thriving. Self-care is not selfish. It isn't indulgent. It is maintenance. It is preservation. It is how we sustain the very parts of ourselves that allow us to love, to serve, to create, and to lead. I like to think about self-care the way that I think about making foil-wrapped, oven-roasted spare ribs. You just don't throw the ribs into the oven and hope for the best. First, you prepare them. You clean them, season them, and coat them with intention. Then you wrap them tightly in foil. That foil isn't there to hide them. It's there to protect them. It seals in the moisture. It creates a safe space for slow transformation. And then you let time and steady heat do their work. If you skip the wrappings, the ribs dry out. If you rush the process, they turn out tough. But when you take the time to protect and nurture them, something beautiful happens. They become tender, flavorful, and nourishing. We're not so different. Self-care is the seasoning, those small daily rituals that add richness to your life. It's the quiet morning before everyone wakes up. It's drinking water, moving your body, speaking kindly to yourself. It's setting boundaries that protect your peace. The foil is your protection. It's saying no when you need to. It's resting without guilt. It's stepping back from environments that drain you. It's allowing yourself to heal without rushing the process. It's about preparing meals and foods that you also love and enjoy, not just the people around you. And the oven, that's life. The steady heat of responsibilities, expectations, and challenges. We can't turn the oven off, but we can decide how we prepare ourselves for it. When you practice self-care, you are not neglecting others. You are ensuring that you show up and that you show up whole. Tender instead of hardened. Nourishing instead of depleted. You deserve that type of care. Not because you've earned it. Not because you've finished everything on your to-do list, but because you are human and you are important too. So wrap yourself in protection. Season your days with intention. Allow yourself the time to soften and restore, because you truly cannot pour from an empty cup, and the world doesn't need a burnt out you. They don't need a dried up you. They need a loving, fulfilled, and sustained you. It needs someone who is steady, cared for, and whole. Thanks for tuning in, and make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share.